Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Life for Trina won't be the same after this. In the General Hospital episode that aired on Thursday, February 1, Trina had to deal with the aftermath of a tragedy. Her world abruptly collapsed upon learning that her boyfriend, Spencer Cassadine, had been presumed dead. One moment he was saving her life, the next he was lost in the scene. Now that she is facing the world without the love of her youth, what is she to do? The phrase presumed is the source of the problem with Spencer's presumed death. From this point on, Trina will wonder if Spencer is someplace, hurt, and trying to find his way back to his life, because the French police haven't located a body. She is also lamenting the times she will never spend with Spencer. They plan to spend their days visiting museums and art galleries, their evenings dining at upscale restaurants, and their weekends exploring the lovely city of Paris. There won't be any acceptance. The pain will be profound. There will always be a ray of hope that Spencer will return to her, at least for the time being. It will be tough to think of anything more permanent. She will be friends with denial. She will secretly wish to remain in Paris and continue her hunt for Spencer. She will, however, go through the motions and head back to Port Charles with her parents and Laura on the boat. Her family and friends, including Joss and Stella, will be there for her in PC, but it won't be the same without Spencer. Who knows if she will even immediately accept their assistance? A memorial service might be held despite the fact that several Cassadines, including Spencer's father Nicholas, have been reported missing and then reappeared. In this instance, Trina will have to gather the courage to bid farewell. To get through it, she'll also need to lean on the support of everyone around her. Suddenly, Trina's future is uncertain. She's at home and might not want to return to college, so she's not spending the semester at the Sorbonne in Paris. Will she skip the upcoming semester? Give up on your college education entirely? Or say she's all right to everyone while covertly looking for any indication of Spencer? College student Trina Robinson is kind, soulful, focused on her goals, and when she wants to be, she is unwaveringly driven. She tries her best to look after both herself and other people. But when a catastrophe strikes out of the blue, your objectives and even your attitude may shift significantly. Trina may wish to exact major retribution on Esme if she returns to Port Charles, whether or not Ace is present. She was terrified by Esme, who is now to blame for her person's overboard incident on a Parisian boat. Although she seems to have a good head on her shoulders, who could blame her for wanting some retaliation? Trina's affection for Spencer Cassadine will never fade. Trina and Spencer have a remarkable love story, as the lovely musical montage in today's General Hospital episode demonstrates. The singer-songwriter of Things You'll Never Know, Austin J., exclusively discussed with Soap Hub how his song ended up being included in the Sprina love montage. Not only has Jay been a GH fan for a long time, but his aunt Charlotte Gibson writes for the program. Gibson believed her nephew's song would go well with the scenario, as it called for Trina to long for Spencer's, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, safe return. Paul Glass, supervising music producer GH, and the ABC team felt that the song and the water were a perfect match. I had so many great memories of watching the show, so when I got the call, I was overjoyed, he says. Jay composed and performed the music for Things You'll Never Know in addition to performing it. Jay claims, "That song came 100% straight from my heart. During the pandemic, I wrote Things You'll Never Know while under lockdown. I was experiencing extreme loneliness. I had started penning songs with a faster tempo. My intention was to compose a song that dealt with being alone." Trina is undoubtedly experiencing being without somebody at the moment. It appears that Spencer has met his demise while trying to protect Trina from the villainous Esme, Avery Kristen Pohl. The scene in Titanic where Rose, Kate Winslet, was pleading for the boats to return crossed my mind. That sense of helplessness, you will persist in your efforts, but it is simply unattainable. That may sound really gloomy, But that was my main point, that depressing sense of longing. Although there is excellence in your sentiments, you cannot be with that individual. Visit Jay's Instagram feed to find out more about things you'll never know. He states, I'm on Spotify and all streaming platforms, adding that the song Things You'll Never Know is the most streamed one of his releases to date. I am appreciative that I am beginning to perform more. This year, I'll be touring extensively and giving a lot of performances. The fact that people enjoy my live shows makes me very happy. Folks describe my music as cathartic. I'm eager and very prepared. I'm grateful for the chance to share this song with new listeners. Laura and Sunny are experiencing a range of emotions at the moment, including grief and remorse. Spoilers for General Hospital's Friday, February 2 episode will astound you as the characters' emotions reach new heights. The consequences of Spencer and Trina's Parisian nightmare will undoubtedly have a significant impact on Laura and Sunny. The two will become closer over this new trauma because of their concern for Spencer in particular. Without a doubt, Laura will always regret supporting Esmond, Avery Kristen Pohl. The young lady instantly reverted to her wicked nature, especially after she regained her memories. While Sunny was on his island, he likely dealt with a different form of trauma. It's likely that he's still processing guilt. Later on, when someone unexpectedly turns up at Laura's house, she experiences another shock to the system. If it's Esme, it's hard to say if this will be a confrontation that ends in tears or something more violent. If Nicholas is the one, is he trying to find Ace and himself a secure place to be? Or perhaps he realizes his mistake and abandons Ace as the runaway flees once more. Or is there a third, entirely distinct possibility? Joss, meanwhile, is overburdened with work. Her lover recently encountered strong firepower on Sunny's island. She also keeps helping her unstable study partner Adam get through college and deal with his cold, uncaring father. And now hints of something stunning her appear. Which of her several circumstances ultimately causes her to have this strong reaction? Jordan and Anna maintain their formidable female partnership. The two are prepared to schedule another meeting after they questioned Brennan and obtained important information. Ideally, it won't be overly dramatic or involve them battling for their lives. Ultimately, since taking the helm of Crimson, Carly finds herself in an entirely new realm. She is still aware of her other job, Bobby's, which was just rebranded. Meeting a new client opens her world. What is the benefit of this, or a negative thing? Brennan was the most recent new client she encountered, and you are aware of the outcome. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.